What's up? Phil James, right back at you with another SpaceX launch to criticize. Yeah, you heard me correctly. SpaceX, NASA, they're all bullshit. So let's wake up and look at the lies right in front of your eyes. Alright, this is 2 days old. This is the launch of a Falcon 9 rocket, I do believe, and it is for the Formosat 5 mission. Alright, basic summary of this mission. They launched this rocket here, and they are releasing Formosat 5 into orbit. Listen.
1 a.m. Pacific Time, 6:51 p.m. UTC, and we'll be launching the Formosat 5 satellite to low Earth orbit. We have a 40-minute launch window, but we're going to shoot for the very top of that window today. Now, our last launch from Vandy was the Iridium 2 mission back in June as part of that double header, so we're excited to launch again today from our West Coast pad, Space Launch Complex 4.
SpaceX Complex 4. Yeah, you heard that shit right. Because we have 4 SpaceX launch pads at least. I'm not sure how many, I just wanted to comment on it. Alright, let's carry on here, SpaceX, with T-minus 10 minutes. So, how about we get to the meat and potatoes of this video here. The main thing I do want to watch this for is the mother effing landing of this rocket. Because as you all know, I am not a believer. Even if they were going to space, I still wouldn't believe that they were landing these rockets the way they are. Do not and will not ever think it's possible. In my opinion, you can believe whatever you want. Although, if you do believe that SpaceX and NASA are going to space and they are doing what they're saying they're doing, you should have many red flags making you wonder, which ultimately would still come back to you questioning everything they do, like all of us flat earthers and all of us space deniers and all of us, you know, people that question absolutely everything. Now, it seems like the further and further you get into the truth movement, the further you get, the more you question absolutely everything. And once you get to that certain point, when you've been doing it for years, which I have been doing it for years, okay? Once you get to that certain point, it hits you, and you're like, oh my God, and the flat earth, I'm not even going to call it a theory because it's not a theory. It's been proven that there is no curve that is detectable, 1. 2, it has been proven numerous times that this Earth does not spin 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. You know, I actually just argued with a girl on Facebook the other day about this. Not really argued. I've known her for years, but I felt as if she was making smart-ass comments, trying to be, you know, funny or trying to be a smart ass, and I was not digging it too well. So I went ahead and shut that shit down real quick with all the info and questions I have asked and the knowledge I have gained on this topic. And once again, it is not a theory. It's not. Okay, there's been numerous times where people have tried to prove the spinning of the earth and they failed and proved that it actually does not spin. So, backfire yet again. Alright? The truth will never fail. And as of now, you look at the flat earth topic, okay, the flat earth conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. If you look at it, why do you think it's gaining so much momentum, right? Because the analytics, the search analytics, it increased by 17,000% in 2016. I've been looking into the flat earth theory now for, I would say, at least a full-blown year, maybe more, maybe less. No, it's more than a year. But like everybody else, who looks into it. I had a severe problem at first. I'm like, no chance. No way this earth is flat. The only thing anybody has on the globe proof side is that it's been shoved down your throat since day one of you living on this earth, okay? That is the only thing. Because you can't say pictures, because NASA will even admit that their pictures are composite images, okay? They are created images. They are never real photos. And then the photos they claim are real, like the Apollo photos, okay? Look at the discrepancies when you look at the Apollo mission photos of the Earth from the moon, and then look at the ones from the Epic satellite. You know, the satellite that's supposedly just sitting there, not moving in space, watching the moon and the Earth spin and orbit, you know? Like, no. Totally different sizes. What, did the Earth have a growth spurt? Come on. So, that's my point. Too many discrepancies, too many problems, too many issues, okay? They are full of shit, and it's obvious. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the SpaceX launch, and we are looking at T-minus just under 2 minutes. Hear how everything's going nominal. Watch this launch. I kind of skimmed through this.
Vehicles in self-line.
Yeah. Good camera angle, guys. Yeah. Good one. On it. Winning, SpaceX. Yeah, we're winning, aren't we? You know, Jeranism made a really awesome point one time in a video of NASA, or in a SpaceX video. He's like, you know, it's almost like SpaceX tells the workers to come in on their day off for a launch and like cheer as the rocket is launched, like, yeah, whoa, SpaceX. Like, and then he goes on to say it's like if I pour concrete and I'm watching somebody pour concrete, me cheering for it. Like, concrete, concrete, concrete. Like, you know, that was Jeranism that said that. And it was hilarious, by the way, because he is a witty guy. And he is pretty clever. And the way he treats the flat earth and everything to do with space travel, he treats it as if it's his full-blown job. So, if you have not, I highly recommend going and checking out Jeranism's channel, and then probably subscribing, because it is worth it. Alright. Here we go. Lift off.
Drop TVIRC and GC, proceed to Pacific 3.170, focus 1, planet range.
Now, here's where I start having major problems. Look at that shit. It doesn't even look real. It's, just look at it. It looks as if that fire and that rocket is CGI inserted, or, you know what I mean? Like, inserted into the sky with computer imaging, live editing, something. Because it does not look real at all, period. Especially at this close, you know what I mean? Like, look at that.
Space Launch Complex 4 pad with the Formosat 5 spacecraft attached. In about 18 seconds, we're going to hit max Q, which is maximum aerodynamic pressure. That is the point at which the aerodynamic pressures on the vehicle are the highest.
Always that little cutout screen, because God knows NASA, SpaceX, and all the above space agencies just have the worst issues with cameras. Did you see that again? It's like the feed like changes, or like the editing or something, so it cuts it out or some shit. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a computer CGI genius, but look at that. That does not look real. Look at the fire, look at the rocket, look at all of it, and tell me that looks real.
Merlin vacuum engine, which is the upper stage engine on stage 2. Back engine chill has begun. It's looking really good.
This right here drives me, oh my God. That right there makes me so sick. Why would they show you only those camera angles facing the earth? Now, honestly, don't you think it would be safe to assume that anybody watching any FN launch in the world would want to see the launch going forward? They never ever give it to you that way though. Why not put cameras facing forwards and backwards? And did you see those fins open? Watch when these fins open. They like bounce and shit. Like, I feel like if these things resisted wind, those things would open and stop. Because, you know, it's falling back from the high atmosphere. But that's not what happened. They went up and bounced. Could be wrong. I'm just saying. Pointing out things I'm noticing here. And look on the right screen. You can even see the foil like sitting there moving. Like, it's all it is. It's foil.
That's where 3 of the Falcon 9 engines are going to reignite and slow down the first stage as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. If we don't slow down, we'll burn up on re-entry, so we have to slow the vehicle down. That's going to be about a 39-second burn.
Stage 2 probably still not.
We're hearing that stage 2 is nominal. Everything is looking good. The trajectory is looking good. Prop is nominal.
The landing's the best part, always. Right over here where you see the finger mark. Look at all the foil right there, moving.
So while stage 1's entry burn is going to be burning, we're going to see the stage 2.
I understand things are going to flex, things are going to move, but does that really look thicker than, you know, regular aluminum foil Reynolds wrap you'd have in under your kitchen sink or something? No.
About a 50-second period where there are no engines burning, and at which point, after that concludes, the stage 1 landing burn is going to begin. That is where the center engine, E9, for Falcon 9's first stage is going to reignite, and that is going to slow the vehicle down to 0 velocity and hopefully put it in a position to land
Sorry about that.
on Just Read the Instructions, our West Coast drone ship. Now, if we're successful here, this will be the 15th successful recovery of a Falcon 9 first stage.
And you know, I know they say they have controlled burns to keep the rocket upright and to, you know what I mean, those guider little fins there at the bottom on the left side. I know they say they have all this. It just does not seem plausible. It does not seem possible. And it does not seem legit to me whatsoever. Ow, shit. Damn it, I'm so sorry about the battery. The battery warning. I apologize.
Stage 2's Merlin vacuum engine will shut down. As we mentioned earlier, this is a really short webcast. This is a short flight. We're not going to have an extended duration coast. Only 2 minutes after SECO, after that Merlin engine, that vacuum engine on stage 2 shuts down, only 2 minutes afterwards, we're going to deploy the Formosat 5 spacecraft onto orbit.
Go ahead and watch for 1 second. Watch the foil on the right side shake and rattle around, because God knows that's what it is.
We're just under a minute away from entry burn. You can see the Earth getting closer and closer to us as Falcon 9 gets ready to come home.
Stage 2 AMPS has saved.
All right, you guys ready for this launch? I mean, the landing, I'm sorry. Get ready. Here it comes. I love how they like give you a little time, the little timeline down at the bottom.
Coming up on that entry burn.
That entry burn. Oh, it's coming up right now.
Engine over to your right on stage 2 continues to perform beautifully.
They'll both ignite simultaneously. Stage 1 of the rocket landing and stage 2's, engine.
Stage 1 entry burn has started.
Oh!
Entry burn has started on stage 1. It's going to last 39 seconds.
39 seconds. Look at that entry burn on the left for the landing. Now, look at the way the fire comes out. It does not look even slightly real. Like that fire. Why isn't it all the way around it? You know what I mean? It'd be blown out of all sides, like, because, it's going backwards, falling downward in reverse, and that entry burn kicks on, so you'd think it'd be like a big U, like, shape all the way around, like it's going up around all the sides, or something. I don't know. It's just, it does not seem real. Whatever the case may be, it just does not seem real. Now, the landing is the best part. They always try to show and brag about how they can land these rockets, on their drone ships. So what that means is they're landing this rocket on the ocean on a little ass boat, and it says, just read the instructions or some shit. Like on the landing pad. It's effing stupid. Now there's the drone ship on your right. Now watch this. Let you hear them.
You can see the drone ship in the view. And it looks like we lost the camera feed. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. It's already on the fucking... Oh, my God. And then everybody cheering. What are you cheering for? You didn't see a damn thing. The thing was already standing on there. Just read the instructions. Landing zone 1. When the feed started again. But, of course the feed was lost. Because they can't land those rockets backwards on a drone ship floating in the ocean. Now look at the Earth right there. And that's the release of Formosat 5. Come on. Come on. Where are the other satellites? Where is, where is the blue on the Earth? Where is the curve? Because look at that distorted ass curve. Right here and down. Look at that curve distortion. Now how does that happen? How does that happen? Okay, it's distortion, lens distortion. And now you see them push this little Formosat 5 out of the front of that SpaceX rocket. And then the landing, they just so happen to lose the feed until it's already standing on the drone ship, which is bobbing around in the ocean. And they land a rocket vertically backwards on that floating drone ship bobbing around in the ocean. I think not.
Had a successful deployment of the Formosat 5 spacecraft into low Earth orbit. That's a beautiful shot there. And with that, that brings Falcon 9's job to a close today, and also signals the end of our webcast. Now, to summarize events today, we had a successful first stage ascent and a successful first stage landing on Just Read the Instructions. Stage 2 did a great job today, dropped off Formosat 5 into a successful orbit on low Earth orbit, so great deployment. We'd like to thank our Formosat customer, the Air Force's 30th Space Wing, for providing Western Range support today, and the FAA for issuing our launch license. You can follow SpaceX on Twitter, Instagram, and visit our website at spacex.com to learn more about us and our mission. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Now, is it just me, or was that unbelievable as could be? You saw that landing. They just suddenly lose the feed, and you know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry guys, we lost the feed. No big deal. It landed. Don't worry about it. Red flag. Formosat. They didn't show you a damn thing other than some tin can floating away from where a camera was. Didn't show you a thing. Red flag. They never point the cameras facing forward while they go to space. Red flag. You know, I've said it before. You know, I had the hard time thinking that NASA and SpaceX and everybody, I had a very hard time thinking about them faking everything. You know, it's hard to come to the realization that you've been lied to forever. It's very challenging to come to that conclusion and just accept it. I get it, you know, I had this problem. I was like, no chance. No chance they're lying. I love NASA. No chance they're lying. Well, come to find out, when they do shit like this, and they show you these BS feeds, and they show you these launches and landings, it makes it very, very obvious that they're hiding something, or they're not capable of doing something. But yet they continue to pump it out, continue to show it like it's real. And it's clearly not, okay? So let's take in everything they do in all their little feeds, all their little videos. Let's take everything they do as a whole and look at it, okay? It is not real. It's not. It just, there's too many issues, too many problems, always. And then, you know, it's 2017. We have a space agency that has a budget just about $53 million a day, plus Elon Musk and SpaceX, which is even more money that they are, you know, a private business and everything, supposedly. But the worst part is, it's 2017, they have these outrageous budgets, but they can never get cameras to work properly. They can never seem to let a feed go 24/7 of the Earth or anything. So, too many red flags. We all need to look at that, the issues at hand. Alright, y'all. This stream, or this live feed, I'm sorry, this video is getting a little long. I want people to actually retain and watch this video. I'm not sure if they will, though, because of the length of it. So if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Leave me a like. Subscribe if you have not. Share. And hit that bell if you'd like to. I'd appreciate it greatly. And, shit. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.